to Alice Caroline, only daughter of Major General Sir Henry Roberts. She was 8 years older than Elgar. Charles Buck travelled to London to attend the ceremony at Brompton Oratory. That first rapturous affair with Helen Jessie Weaver became a secret, known only to the families concerned and Charles Buck. Elgar apparently did not confide in his wife. But Helen was clearly not forgotten. In his declining years, for no apparent reason, Elgar told the full story to Woolston Atkins' father, Sir Ivor Atkins, one of his closest friends and a fellow musician.
One day, when my father was with him alone, he told him all about his first love, Helen Weaver, and how it had come about and how he had told Buck all about it. This placed my father in a difficult position because Elgar had never said that it was confidential, but the fact that he had never disclosed it for 50 years and the fact that it was clear that neither his wife or his daughter knew anything at all about it presented a problem to my father, because my father felt that this sudden knowledge of Helen and the time that Elgar had fallen in love with her really had had a very material effect on the rest of Elgar's music. And it explained for the first time the intense emotion of certain of his works.
Particularly the 13th of the Enigma Variations, which for years has been surrounded by mystery and controversy. The people to whom Elgar dedicated his other variations are clearly identified, but the 13th bears 3 asterisks and is subtitled Romanza. Many scholars now believe it was written out of the pain of his love for Helen Jessie Weaver.
Well, my father, for instance, and many other musicians felt quite strongly that the emotions expressed there could only have arisen from Elgar's memory of his first love affair.
It is reasonable to assume that, after the parting with Helen, Elgar turned for solace to his old friend in the Dales. The letters appear to confirm this view. Indeed, Elgar, after his marriage, wrote 2 poignant and significant letters to Buck.
1889, May the 25th. My dear Charlie, this is a time of deep happiness to me after the vain imaginings of so many years. And the pessimistic views so often unfolded to you on the settled highways have vanished.
And later the same year,
October the 6th, my dear Charles. And now, after all the talks about the mystery of living, I must tell you how happy I am in my new life and what a dear, loving companion I have. You may forget the long discussions we used to have in your carriage. I think all the difficult problems are now solved, and well, I don't worry myself about him now.
Their friendship lasted until Buck's death, half a century after that first meeting, and Elgar never failed to acknowledge its importance to him.
Elgar always admitted, of course, that he owed so much to the encouragement that Buck had given to him at this period, and was only too ready, in fact, repeatedly, to say how indebted he was to him.
And the correspondence between Elgar, celebrated throughout the world, and the obscure doctor from the Yorkshire Dales continued into old age.
1921, January the 16th, London. My dear Buck, I should have written long ago. I see your letter is dated the 6th of August. But just after that date, I got a chill, and I've been a martyr to lumbago, sciatica, and all sorts of muscular stiffness. You doctors do invent some humorous complaints. However, if times mend, I still hope to climb north again. There was a good photo in the Daily Telegraph of Stainforth Bridge, to which you introduced me in 1882. Oh, the mad days.